Nobody want a straight answer, but media keep us blind. A good heart is not hard to find. Why the people try to define infrastructure right? I don't got time, infrastructure right. I don't got time. I could it's all to we're talking about to protecting the sons and daughters from political manslaughter.
Someone put me out cause I'm on fire. I can't give a about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. The setting in this dome just serves to amplify the excitement of the folks in New Orleans as their Saints burst from the tunnel a moment ago. They're set, and we're set as well as the Saints get ready to do battle with the Los Angeles Chargers. Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week, and we are underway from the Superdome. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Sanders. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
2nd and 11 at the 30-yard line.
Play clock at 3. We'll get a signal and a timeout on the whistle. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. Jameis to throw it. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
At the 48-yard line.
Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. And that's the... Their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Three and a half to go, first quarter. Inside the 40. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Saints.
That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the second and the third levels. You know, get to the linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. Kamara with a carry there on first down as he works his way forward for a pickup of 4.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now this time he'll look to throw. He's got Burton here.
You thought you had it.
He's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Mike Burton, 35 yards. And the Saints have taken the early lead. Let's make no bones about it. On paper, they're the better team. They're at home. That's a strong opening drive.
And just think how many times we've seen this type of a matchup. Just what you said. Better team at home should steamroll it. And we've seen it go the other way. Sometimes, though, they buy into it and understand we are the better team. Let's go out and prove it right now.
Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Here comes Johnson on the return. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 37. He'll set up to throw from the gun. Battle for it here, and this will be caught. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. Now a pass here caught by Hunter Henry. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Kelly on the carry for the Chargers. Demario Davis on the tackle.
They'll try to run for it with Kelly. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29.
The tackle by
Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
Williams on the coverage.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. To throw again. Herbert. Short pass caught by Henry. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. On 3rd down, Kelly. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. 1st and goal.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
The end of the first quarter with the score Saints 7.
Chargers. 1st and goal and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. They'll run with Kelly. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Touchdown.
Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks, is pretty impressive.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for two. They convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead.
Time on, set to kick off.
Long now will kick it away following the touchdown. On the return, Deontay Harris. A good-looking return set up here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
In need of only about the length of the football here on second down. Back to throw. Hill. That'll be complete to Cook. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
The ball carrier. He's brought down at the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and
on second and 1. Hill and brought in by the tight end Cook. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. So from the 36 now, first and 10. On the ground, Kamara. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Casey Hayward.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a second and 6. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is third down. The play clock getting low, so Sean Payton says let's take a timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts, and still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter. Open man is Michael Thomas. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 22-yard line. First grab for Thomas. It's good for a first down as well. Now it's Kamara in the passing game. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 2 minutes even in what's been a tight first half. 8-7 our score. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a second and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on second and goal. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one on the...
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown run. And once again, the Saints are back out in front.
Well, they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times, that's a passing play.
And the kicker just has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
Lutz with the extra point. And that makes this a 14-8 ball game.
Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just said. They haven't.
And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Marcus Davenport, the first rounder out of UTSA with a sack. Wide open receiver complete. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for third. So it's halftime here in New Orleans with the Saints out in front. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
The Chargers going to get the football first here in this second half, and they trail as we get back underway. Taken about 7 yards deep, and the half will begin with a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're up there, just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Just his second catch of the game. So far, this one moves the chains. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Herbert. Buying time to his left. His body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Janoris Jenkins. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score, at least where it is.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination. Guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
And here's a throw that's taken in by the tight end Cook. Not much there, only a yard.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Flush to his right, and he's going to keep it here. He's got the first down and more inside the 40, and he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 36. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain, and he won't get much. Maybe a couple down inside the 35 to the 34.
He's tackled at the 30.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And this one complete downfield on the left side. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Give him 14 on that one. And
kick it and go, kick it and go. With a stiff arm, spin move, in zone, go. Off the sideline, a touchdown, I put on a show. Kick it and go. I had to kick off and go. Kick it and go. I had to kick off and go. With a stiff arm, spin move, in zone, go. Off the sideline, a touchdown, I put on a show. Kick it and go. I had to kick off and go. Kick it and go. I had to kick off and go.
Running it back, never a cap, out of the draft, watching me bow, soon as I snap, hit of the pad, walk for the sack, shaking them out, breaking them off, talking my talk, walking my wall like I do, sit on the throne, get in the zone, turn it on, must be the shoes, must be the team, must be the camp, must be the crew, you need a win, who need a win, that's all we do, I've been a king and I've been about mine, never could doubt mine, they running the route, I leave them outline when I hit them.
With a stiff arm, spin move, in zone, go. Off the sideline, a touchdown, I put on a show. Kick it and go. I had to kick off and go. Kick it and go. I had to kick off and go. With a stiff arm, spin move, in zone, go. Off the sideline, a touchdown, I put on a show. Kick it and go. I had to kick off and go.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. This is what it looked like just a moment ago in the heart of New Orleans. Folks, there's no place for this noise to go in the Superdome. It is loud, and these fans are ready for football as their Saints get ready to do battle with the Buffalo Bills. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. Decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
He was taken down at the 20.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. To his fullback is complete, and they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you scramble a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap? And stay with you the rest of the game, or do you find a way out of it? We're going to find out.
throw complete to his fullback out of the backfield. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it second down.
Number 86.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's second and 4.
And 4 at the 30.
They'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown.
Touchdown, Buffalo.
Josh Allen, 31 yards. And the Bills have taken the early lead. Defensively, they told us that the top priority was defending option plays this week, but here on the very first drive, the defense broke down a bit.
It certainly did, and it's really not a surprise because defending option football is difficult. You have to think too much. Most of the time, you just react to what you see and you play fast. Here, you're reacting, you're processing. Do I have the back? Do I have the quarterback? Who do I take? Do I take on a blocker? And next thing you know, he's in the end zone.
And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. So an onside kick failed in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he'll get it down here to the 43. That catch good for only a couple.
Brings up second and 8.
To throw again on second down. Winston going complete to Hill. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
To Josh Hill. It's a gain of 7. Brings up third and 1.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call. I think both of us would have said, go for it.
A gain of 6 there on first.
Brandon, they didn't get everything they wanted out of that play,
And 4.
but the tight end did. And I don't mean it in a positive way. Great job of him holding on after absorbing that big hit.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's second and 4. Now Hill. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 in the first. A first opportunity upcoming in the red zone for the Saints. They're looking at a first and goal from about the 9. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. So that one a disaster, a big loss there with second down coming up.
At the 16-yard line.
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further. Here's Thomas. Rolling to his right. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal. Looking to throw. Thomas. The defense does its job, and it's fourth down. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score.
8. Saints nothing.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on fourth and goal. They're going down, sack back at the 16-yard line. Jerry Hughes too strong as he's in for the sack. A chance to get some momentum here in the second quarter, getting their first trip into the red zone, but unable to get it across.
And if I'm the head coach, sure you feel some disappointment, maybe a little bit of deflation there because you didn't get it in. But I'm going straight to rah-rah move. All right, guys, we didn't get it this time. It's only the second quarter. We'll be back. Let's get it later on. I want to keep this team up. I don't want them to feel like they've let everyone down.
Positive.
Got to be positive in this situation. It's too early to think that you don't have a chance to win this game.
3-yard pickup.
Allen going to try and throw on third down. And he completes it to the tight end, Knox. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Going deep for Diggs. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Now, those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. They go play action here on 1st down. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd down.
At the 43-yard line.
To throw, it's Allen. He's got the connection to Cole Beasley. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 28. That one covers 29 yards. 1st down. Throwing on 1st down is Allen. Being chased out left. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. 8-0 our score with 2 minutes left in the 2nd quarter. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Allen running the option to the left. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. Sean McDermott didn't hesitate. They'll go for it on 4th. Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Bills drive stalls out on 4th down, and the Saints will have the football back. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field. And he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you've got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. The throw over the middle, taken in. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Winston. Looking long for Thomas. And in double coverage, and it's intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. So after the INT, it's Allen. Sliding, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Allen going to throw. Flushed out right. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
So first thing crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely, and from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
He's got a first down and more inside the 30. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Winston now to throw on first down. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. On third down, Winston. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. He is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
First down and goal to go.
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. Jameis now on first down. Oh, he can't hang on. That was a dream chance for any D lineman to possibly get a pick. But instead it falls down incomplete.
Second and goal.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on second and goal. Jameis to throw it. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Big play coming here. It's third and goal. Final play of the half here. Winston. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? We saw this franchise do this back in the 09 Super Bowl. The Saints will start the second half with an onside kick. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the fourth.
No, not at all. And they're trying to get something going after one there. But you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. His throw is incomplete. That one was intended for John Brown, but it's going to be second down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
Big play coming up. Here's third and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. A 3-yard loss. Fourth down now.
3 yards.
Well, he's had success running the football in this one. That's undeniable. But that time, the defense was on to it.
And partner, I think the more you see a play like this, the more they're able to diagnose it quicker and easier for them to defend it. I think you have to dress it up a little bit and show maybe some different formations and looks.
And he's able to find Diggs. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So not only do they convert on fourth, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. Allen now on first down. Eluding the pressure right. This throw caught right around the 6. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Allen into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line. What a play. The big man comes up with the interception. Puts together, Charles, a nice little return, too.
Yeah, he's not going to make anybody forget Darrell Green or Rod Woodson, but look at him lug that thing. He decided it was his. A lot of people might have thought about lateraling it there. No shot. Trying to take it the distance.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. Well, as a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there. Now a play fake here on first down. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. A sack there by Trent Murphy. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
What we've seen so far in this game, they are not going to allow a big shot over the top. You can have whatever you want underneath. They'll give you that, but they're not going to let you beat them deep.
On 3rd down, here's Kamara. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Here's Thomas Morstead now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. To return is Roberts. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know what, a good one going.
That's caught at the 25. This is way home for a Bills touchdown.
Complete to
Stephon.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her. How I